What about either player, offensive struggles early, 20 points in the first half, some turnovers, anything that you can attribute that to?
I would just say the pace of the game. Like a lot of us haven't played in the SEC, so it was just a lot of jitters. It was just a lot of momentum changes and stuff like that. Hey, they didn't score the ball well as either. The first half was just a bunch of runs, and we responded. They responded. So I just think it was just a bunch of jitters. We just needed to slow down a little bit and just take the right shots. I think we rushed a lot, so I just think we just needed to take the right shots, and that was really it.
Bats, anything you have to add that struggles early?
I think Nye hit the nail on the head. We was rushing. We wasn't hitting. We wasn't hitting to start the game off. We was rushing shots. I just feel like we just need to calm down, just take a breath, and we would have been good.
Defensively, how would you evaluate y'all's performance? I mean, they were scoring 100 on a consistent basis, and it felt like in the first half they were doing pretty well with it.
Yeah, go ahead.
I feel like Janneh said at the end of the game that we did our job defensively. We held them to 70. What was it? 72?
72, yeah.
72 points. I feel like we could have held them to less. We could have been more aggressive on defense, and that's just stuff that we can just go back and work on for the upcoming games. But yeah, I feel like we did our job defensively, holding them to less than 100 points.
Kind of building off of that, what's the biggest takeaway y'all have going into the rest of conference play?
I would say we know that we can defend. We got to put the ball in the basket. And that's the biggest thing for us. It's just, taking the right shot, sharing the ball more. If we look at the assists, we only had 9 assists today. So part of that is me. I got the ball in my hand 9 times out of 10. So just trying to get my teammates open and them taking the right shots. And but we just got to find a way to put the ball in the basket. I think that was the biggest thing for us today. Again, we did our job defensively, but offensively, we just got to figure out a way to put the ball in the basket.
Now, looking at your line, except for the turnovers, pretty good line. What did you like most about your game today?
I think it's hard when you lose, right? To give yourself a compliment, but I think that I would say in the other games I took myself out. Today I tried to stay as much as involved as I can, knowing that they was double teaming me, but still getting the ball and still being able to bring up the ball. I think that's the most important thing is not taking myself out the game, and I think I did a very good job with that. I played a lot of high minutes, and I just got to keep pushing the ball, pushing tempo. There was some things I missed today, but it's just I just got to keep stacking them in. I think I played okay, but there's always things to work on.
Advance, what about inside? They had edge in paint points and rebounds. What made them so tough, or what was the challenge there?
I mean, like they were big, and going into this game, we knew that we had to stop them from getting paint points, and we did that in the first half. I think we held them to like 12 paint points. So we was doing good, and I feel like we just lost that a bit in the second half. So just making sure that we keep being physical inside, and then they would have like been a bit more ruffled.